Welcome to Tetsu Talk MMA, another episode of UFC 224 Embedded, episode 5. I thought I would do 5 tomorrow, which would be Friday, but it seems that UFC threw down 2 episodes in one day. I don't know if they did this before, but this is the first time I'm actually hearing of them doing 2 embedded shows in one day. I don't know if it's going to be episode 6 tomorrow. Usually they do some at their weigh-ins. I think they do, if I can't remember. But uh, we had episode 5 a day early. So instead of me just giving you one show of MMA today, I'm going to give you 2. So here we go. UFC 224 Embedded, episode 5. So far, uh, I don't know. The more I watch the episodes, I'm starting to start way to the left, to the left. I'm not talking about Beyonce. I'm talking about to Raquel Pennington of actually probably pulling this off. I'm gonna watch the countdown probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna do a review on it. It's too long to even do a review on. But let's see. Let's see if they show a little bit more of Raquel Pennington in this episode and further try to convince me that she has an opportunity to do this. Especially as I saw her record, I was like, you know what? She actually been on a winning streak. My bad. So here we go. UFC 224 Embedded, episode 5. Here we go. Let's see. Well, obviously, if you're in Brazil, you know exactly what hotel to go to. I don't think they have. I don't think UFC ever exposed their whereabouts, the fighters' whereabouts before like that. But it's Brazil, so it's probably they probably got better security out there. Or the security are very strict on securing the fighters. So I can see that's probably why they'll have no problem exposing what hotel they at because they're all at the same hotel. It seems like. Belfort lost a lot of weight, a lot of weight. Yeah, I think Secret Ooze Belfort, Secret Ooze, you know what I mean? Secret Ooze, Belfort was dominant, probably before the reasons that for the substance he was taking. Because I like to argue sometime about how I feel like you could take steroids. Of course, it strengthens your ability, but same time, I feel like certain skill sets that it takes to execute a style in sports. And I'm saying, like, for Barry Bonds, like, yeah, okay, you can try to say that the power of his hits were, influenced by steroids. But at the same time, accuracy. I mean, I don't know. Can steroids enhance your the physics in your head? It probably can. I mean, till I hear of that, I'll stop arguing that steroids, yes, are an enhancement to your physical ability, but at the same time, I feel like there's also a part of you that have the knowledge to execute things that other people cannot execute, regardless of steroids. And there's a lot of people in the same sports that do steroids like other guys do steroids. It's just the ones that are more more known or more successful with what they did in a sport get exposed even deeper about their steroid use and like that's why they were successful. But if you think about it, if it's a lot more people in that sport like football, baseball, whatever it is, or even UFC that do steroids, uh, it still are not as successful as them, are as good as them to execute things with their ability. So to me, at the end of the day, I feel like yes, steroids enhances your certain attributes, but at the same time, I feel like it takes the IQ and physics of a person to execute fight certain strikes and certain swing with a bat or certain jump shots. You know, what I'm saying like that. That I feel uh, you need that to even execute something, regardless of the enhancements. But anyway, the moral of my story is, I feel like Vitor Belfort is the opposite of that. I think he was successful mainly because of steroid use. Because he after that he started having a decline once he was not able to be using them no more. And like I said, it's probably a scientific fact that steroids do enhance your IQ or something like that. I mean, it is an enhancement of physicality, so I can see it enhancing, the brain. It could do that. So who knows? But with him, I feel like it exposed him for him being successful as much as he was. Because now since he don't take it, look at his body. It's probably lean, but it's not as bulky for one, and two, he hasn't been the same fighter since.
Here we are, my last ride.
Lineker,
I'm
that's my
excited
boy.
to surf that wave Saturday.
That's a
All
big
these
fight.
years of accomplishment. I am happy.
Regardless if this card doesn't have a stack type feel, it probably gonna be a good card. That's one thing. Like, I can announce or admit if a card is not a stack card. To me, because stack card is when you got a bunch of talent that's, elite talent all on one card. That's what a stack card is. But it doesn't mean that the card itself, even if it's not stacked, cannot be a great card. And sometimes cards like this, or even most cards that are not stacked, actually have better fights. Sometimes, if you notice, some stacked cards are not as great as they look on paper. Sometimes like the stacked card doesn't deliver, and most of the time I think that is because the fighters on the card are not trying to lose and be downgraded or decline in their rankings. So you get a lot of fights where people have standstills because they're trying to, not lose or get knocked out and try to win fights, and it ends up being a stack card full of shit instead of a stack card full of excitement. So anyway, I was gonna say this card actually is like a great card, regardless if it's not considered stacked.
And I'm looking forward. We cannot avoid Saturday. Saturday
Damn,
will
he
rise.
small.
The key is just to
That's probably the smallest I've ever seen Vitor Belfort. That's crazy.
enjoy the journey.
Like he's fighting fucking welterweight.
Hey, now photo shoot. All right. Well, duty calls.
This is the best part where he gets glamored up. Looks like a Mexican Clark Kent, Superman.
I mean, you were just telling me I look pretty.
Yeah, man pretty. That middleweight division's ugly. Might be the ugliest division in all of UFC.
5 minutes.
This guy's impatient here.
Just 5 minutes, please.
Beautiful but impatient.
Looks like a model, man. Top model. You're a machida.
Okay. All right.
Rapaz, a minha estratégia é manter a paciência, então esperar o momento certo na luta e partir para finalizar.
Vou dar mais
See you
beijo
soon,
para dar
baby.
sorte. Obrigado. Boa sorte.
Mani.
Essa meia-noite eu vou ganhar do Kevin porque eu sou melhor que ele. Essa luta contra o Kevin Gastelum é uma boa luta porque me coloca em direção ao meu objetivo, que é o cinturão.
I totally agree. I think he's a better athlete. I think he's a better fighter all around than Kevin Gastelum. But you cannot count on Kevin Gastelum. He's been in the octagon with people that's not even close to his. I think were above his level of fighting style. As in like better than him as an all-around fighter, and he still beat him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can have more tools in your box, but at the same time, it's about using those tools to execute. Not saying Jacare can't. I feel like Jacare can, but at the same time, my point is that Kevin Gastelum fought many fighters with more tools in their chest, and he could probably got a couple tools, but he uses tools to perfection to overweigh those many tools. You know what I'm saying? It's like he kills like two birds with one stone type thing. So this fight is very interesting.
Oi, tudo bem?
E aí, tudo bom?
Olá, tudo bem? Tudo já? Tudo bem?
Como é que tá o peso aí?
Tá indo,
Ah,
tá quase lá.
tá saindo, tá saindo.
Tá saindo, mais importante. I'm ready to start growing as a UFC fighter to prove people I'm not just like a hype train, I'm ready to be here.
Faça normal, valeu. Vai. Isso. Perfeito.
Of course, I'm not ready to fight, the number one ranked or anything, but I'm an athlete. I've been doing this my whole life, and I learn fast, and I have a lot of heart.
Yeah, I just don't believe in her right now. I need to go back and see her first fight. I remember that. I remember vaguely. No, I actually remember clearly. I'll take that back. That she, regardless if she was nervous, she wasn't. What's going on here? She wasn't as She didn't show me anything that made me feel like she's a prospect. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. I didn't get a prospect type feel from her that everybody's trying to indicate. I just got she got a historic background of jiu-jitsu. That's all I got from commentating, but I didn't get anything from her to make me feel like that historical upbringing was that she's going to be superior, not just fighter but ground specialist. I'm not saying her ground game is not great. It should be, with all those years of being bred through jiu-jitsu. But I just really don't feel like she's she doesn't impress me. That's all I got to say.
I believe my potential is to become a UFC champion one day. That's for sure my goal, and I know I will get there. So I think that journey starts now with these fights.
Vai. Descansa mais pouco, 2 minutos, tá?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dora, how you doing, babe?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm gonna see you at the open workouts.
Yeah, so he's where they're going right now. I'm just leaving here.
I'll see you pretty soon then.
Okay, babe, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
I love you, babe. Bye.
Bye-bye. Gonna see my dad soon. The first time since I'm in Brazil. And he's been here like longer than me. He competed last week, the Brazilian Nationals, Jiu-Jitsu. So give him a hug, he's a champion. And see him at the open workouts will be fun. Galera, estou aqui, eu vou fazer o treino aberto já já. Espero ver todos vocês lá na Barra Shopping.
I'm gonna show to the world some moves, karate moves. It's like Daniel-san.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not like Miyagi, but... yeah.
This guy is funny.
Motherfucker.
This guy is funny. He said motherfucker again. If you guys see episode 3, just check. If you want to see episode 3 embedded, you'll see 224 embedded. Check out my reaction to it. But you can look at the actual UFC channel one. But this guy is funny. Once that music came on, I already know he's about to get started. And last time he's like, motherfucker. Yeah, he's hilarious. Dude's hilarious. What's the dude's name again?
Modern day samurai, hands made of stone, sharper than the eagle's eye dragon. You ain't never gonna forget him on the canvas of the octagon legacies.
I know, dude. That's I think that's Muhammad Ali's daughter, husband.
Soltando fogo pelas ventas.
Isso é legal, espero ter muita gente lá. E a torcida gritando, vamos lá, né?
Não pode ver um espelho aí. Aí, todo mundo viu aí, já tá apontando pra lá.
Olha que cara bonito.
E aí, tudo
Eu falei que eu lembro que eu estava em Manaus, né? A gente começou vendo o Royce. Aí depois, a gente viu aquela fita cassete do Royce, né? Aí de repente falou, pô, o cara de 19 anos ganhou o UFC e tudo, aí todo mundo. Aí a revista vai chegar, a gente correu na banca, quando que a revista chega, E a gente, quando a revista tava chegando, o cara tava desembalando a revista, a gente tava lá pra pegar a revista, entendeu? Todo mundo pegando uma revista, o cara ganhou, o cara é campeão do UFC, 19 anos e tal, e todo mundo lá em Manaus. A gente fala um monte de coisa, mas poucos vão fazer o que você fez, meu. Sucesso pra você, irmão. Pô, você inspirou uma galera aí, a gente Deus te abençoe, irmão. Valeu.
How old is Jacqueline?
Vitor, meu filho, você é um orgulho para sua mãe. Na época era um esporte menosprezado. E quando eu falava que meu filho era lutador, quantas coisas eu escutei, né? Até de família. Isso é coisa de vagabundo, não vai dar em nada.
Vamos tirar uma foto. Vem, Zé, aqui, ó.
Porque você soube fazer uma coisa que é difícil, perseverar. Parabéns. Vamos fechar com chave de ouro aqui na sua cidade natal.
Feels amazing. I love my people and feels like it's very grateful for them. Mackenzie!
A emoção é o coração saindo pela boca, né? A alegria total. A gente está no Brasil, o país do jiu-jitsu, né? Então tem mais é que representar o jiu-jitsu da melhor forma, finalizando.
Okay, Prince Dunn. Now I know who she looked like. No mystery. She favors her father a lot. Prince Dunn. I love Cyborg workouts because she does a capoeira. Her capoeira is badass.
You get to taste a little bit of the energy that's going to happen on Saturday, so it feels good. Just kind of feel that energy from the people, get that vibe. For the most part.
I'm proud of him. He learned our culture. He has a lot of Brazilian coach, and he makes sure to speak Portuguese. This is the most important thing, and I'm very proud of him, 100%.
I'll be the next champ just because this has been 11 years of hard work for me. It hasn't been a 12-week fight camp or anything like that. I put my heart and soul into this, and I'm pretty dang hungry.
I didn't get booed. I didn't get.
About time she said that. In the last 4 episodes, she really didn't, put it out there like I'm gonna be champ. I know you don't want to come off cocky, but at the same time, you gotta be confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or sound confident, or just be confident. Shit, like you have fighting for a reason. If you're fighting, you're trying to be the best. So you might as well say, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the champion. It's not being really cocky. It's while you're in the sport, you're not trying to be the best. You try to be the best.
The war chant that I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no one said you're gonna die.
So we're good. Enough is enough.
Um copo, cerveja, um whisky e um cigarro. Hey,
I love the open workout. You know, I always want to get closer to the fans. And like it's very exciting for them to be able to get closer to the champion. The fans bring me a lot of energy. It's amazing. You go to the workout and then you go back to the hotel like very happy. Because everybody give very, very positive feedback.
So pretty much all the last minute training is done. They had a workout session. I love going to workout sessions. So now it's all about cutting weight and making sure, everybody, not making matches be dismissed from the card. I hate that. I mean, some people I know get the last minute call for these fights, but hopefully this fight for one, the championship fight, Nunes versus Pennington, there's no weight cut issues. So now they're about to get the weight cut on for preparation. Looks like Amanda Nunes is in the zone. Looks like Raquel Pennington, the more the days get closer, she's sounding more confident. I didn't say she was like really not thinking that she had a chance, but I think that the more the days get closer, I think she is getting in her zone. She's more outspoken about being confident instead of just like, I don't know, she had like a jinx factor in her head, where she say something and probably jinx her. But sounds like she's more confident. And like Prince Dunn said, she has good boxing. But I think, man, Nunes got good striking too, man. Don't take it lightly. Like Holly Holmes was a great striker too, but Amanda Nunes and Holly Holmes, Amanda Nunes too, she brought it better than she did last time. So there we go. The wrap up of Embedded. I think so. If it's episode 6 tomorrow, I'll do that too. But please like and subscribe. Show love. Trying to get to 1,000. That's what I'm trying to get to. 1,000 plus. Please like and subscribe. If I don't do episode 6 tomorrow, if it's not episode 6, I will be on live, like I said, for the prelims on Saturday. UFC 224 prelims. I think it should be on Fight Pass FS1. Either or, I'm going to do if it's on Fight Pass and FS1, I'll do both in one showing live with chat. Then I'm going to go off. Then, like 1 or 2 minutes later, I'm going to come back on live right here on YouTube and do UFC 224 pay-per-view. And if you hear me because my beep on my other computer, UFC 224 pay-per-view, live stream and live chat. Stop by. Let's talk some MMA. Everybody that comes in, saying you're willing and welcome to speak your mind, say what you got to say about the fights. All I say is just as long as you guys respect everybody else and not take it too hard, you can speak your mind and say, oh, no, I really love this fighter. No, fuck that. I really love this fighter. That's cool. But it's different from that and just say it to people like, fuck you, blah, 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 your mama. Like that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say it to me. I don't care. Like I said, like I got thick skin. So you can say anything to me. But as anybody that's tuning in and being a guest and chatting, please respect them. Speak your mind. Y'all can dispute back and forth about whatever you guys got to say. But, keep it at a professional level. Don't go beyond that. Like I said, me, I don't care. So anyway, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you be ready to be a part of that evening on Saturday. And as always, people, as I say, please keep it testing.